down the dock tonight, Barry Docks, for a late night session. It's currently 12 o'clock. Normally fish is better during the dark. We're going to be float fishing. I've got my rod already set up. Got the float on the go with obviously a light stick or glow stick, just to give us more indication of a bite, and we can see it in the water during this dark times. Yeah, there's sort of street lamps on the end of every promenade, which is pretty decent for lighting. Obviously, it'd be quite quiet down there due to people. And then, oh, Morgan's turned up now. Everyone say hello. There he is. We picked up the boy. We're going to do our night session in Barry Docks for the night. Looking forward to it. We'll be using rag. Have you got the rag? No, he hasn't got the rag. Brilliant start. We've still got about half a pound of rag we kept from yesterday. Obviously keep it in the same temperature water as where you found it, and it should stay alive. Yeah guys, so we will be fishing a good couple of hours on the dock. There's some good fish being produced from that dock. Big fish, there's elusive bass in there. Some big pollock. There's a range of species in there. I mean, you can catch anything from, you know, red lip mullet to smelt. You can catch herring, you can catch whiting, you can catch pollock. I've said pollock before. Cast a bit further in the beach casters, you can catch dogfish, rays, congas, big congas. When I say big congas, I mean big congas. I was just talking about the congas. Big congas in the dock, isn't it?
Yeah, big congas, mate.
Big old congas. Yeah, so we're gonna head off now, and we'll catch up with you when we get there. Show you the rigs we're using, and we'll be fishing.
I'll be going to a place quiet because float rig set up. I'll go for that in a minute. It's got a little casing with the swivel, just up it, you know, shaping the line.
We're against that, like,
Yeah, we're against that. Got a swivel on, simple swivel.
it's like £100 strength swivel.
Yeah, and I've literally got, I think that's £10 mate, £10 snood for the hook length. But that long, that's probably about half a foot.
If you're fishing your bait, probably step it up a little bit just in case we get a conger.
Yeah.
But we're fishing rag with a day for.
Yeah, rag with anything really, we're just sort of fishing for anything. And then for the hook size.
Some muscles underneath my feet.
For the hook size, I got these are the O'Shaughnessy's.
Yeah, little.
I can't remember what size they are. I'm pretty sure they're like size 5 maybe.
Yeah, little flat and
yeah, little tiny little hooks. Basically, just wrap the rag over that. I'll show you how to bait up in a minute. And then last thing but not least, obviously because the float is going to go up and down, this dock is quite deep, so you want to put at least, I say 4 or 5 foot, and then a little stop knot on the end. I'm gonna release this up to about probably about down here. This basically stops the float from traveling all the way up the line, leading your chance to missing the
it allows the float to cock against the weight as well.
Yeah. That's the fishing. That's the rig setup, guys. Hopefully we catch some fish, and I'll show you how to bait up in a minute. Yes, gents, so I'm going to show you how to bait out quickly. I don't want to teach you how to suck eggs, but you know, new people watching, they might be wondering how to bait up a ragworm properly. As you can see, first thing, I've just literally sellotape with a glow stick. You can pick these up for about 50 pence for a pack of 2. They last all night. Brilliant for these conditions because the water's so dark. There's no surf or anything, so it's easier to see your bite indication. At the top, it's got my stop knot. Let's say that's about at least 5 foot up there. Yeah, so as you see these rag, we got these yesterday. See these rag, got these yesterday, still very lively. We kept them in the fridge overnight. Yeah, as long as you keep them at a good temperature, they're still alive. So I'll show you how to do this now. Just get yourself a nice rag, like this one here. Look at that, he's going through it already. So they've got teeth, so be careful of them. They won't nick you that much, but you will feel it on your finger. Basically, at the top of the hook, you want to get the head, and basically, see you try to bite me then. Go straight through the head, all the way through. Feed it up through the shank of the hook, onto the body of the hook itself. Keep it going. You might, if it squirts and if it goes everywhere, it'd be absolutely fine. As you can see, it's squirting a bit then. But it's good, it just gets the bait out in the water. Better bait presentation. As you can see now, the worm's head is right at the end of the hook, on the eye of the hook. I'm going to push it through. As you can see, it goes up the line a bit. So this rag is now snapped in half, but that's perfectly fine. As long as there's movement in the water, and there's no scent coming out from the worm itself, it's absolutely perfectly fine. So you push the rest of the rag through, slide it back down a bit, make sure the hook of the point is showing, point of the hook, sorry. Perfect, right? This will go for any fish will eat this, especially in this dock. You can get anything from little herring. You could land yourself a nice big bass. I'm going to chuck this out there, I'll show you the motion of chucking it out. As you can see, my stop knot is quite far up now. That's how much I'm going to get myself to play with. Drop it over, you don't really want to cast it because there's so much. Literally, let the line go a bit. With this dock, you don't need to cast up far. Most of the fish are going to be on the wall of this dock. It's full of mussels, it's full of crabs. All the fish are going to be feeding it down the bottom. It's full of life. It's full of life in this dock. Honestly, if you ever come down here, give it. If you ever come to South Wales, give it a try. So basically, all you want to do, so you can see my float and you can see my setup there. Where it is now. Drop it down, swing it back and forth, like that, as such. All you got to do then is drop it in. I don't know if you can see that float on the water now, but the stop knot is actually stopped at the top of the float. So when you get a bite, the float is not going to run up the line. So you can definitely identify a bite. Read it in a tiny bit. Get off the slack. Get your fishing rod up. You need to have your drag set on your reel because this dock is full of like big fish. If you don't set your drag and you leave your rod unattended for 2 or 3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, and you go for a walk or you're on your phone or something, the fish will take your rod in. I've seen it before.
We've seen it a few times up here. People have left this stuff, and you know the big congers have.
And they just pop will take it in. So you want to keep your drag set, and then I'll show you the motion of it. If your drag's not set, you'll just take your rod in basically. If it's set, the fish will just grab hold of the bait, they hook himself, and you just slowly go. Obviously when you go to fight a fish then, if you know the fish is on, make sure you tighten the drag back up, otherwise you just bird's nest your own reel. What I'm going to do then, is let it go a bit. Got my rod rest. Oh, step on the muscle again. I just bought literally, that's fishing now. You wait for the fish to come. Bite hold of your ragworm. Boom, there's a fish. So we'll get back to you once you catch a fish. So I was going to talk to you about basically our channel and what it's going to be. We tried it before in the past. We was young. We was a bit too young to start a YouTube channel, I think. Didn't have many viewers, not many subscribers. Our content was quite bad to be honest, but we decided to give it a go this time. We're a bit older now, we know what we're doing fishing wise. Don't toot my own horn or anything, but yeah, so this channel is basically going to be sections of like sea fishing. We're going to do lure fishing, and it's going to be coarse fishing as well. my preferred type of fishing is sea fishing. I love it. I used to call fish loads, caught lots of nice carp, but I don't know, I just lost a love for it really. I just prefer sea fishing. I think it's just the variety of fish you can catch. I think it's the venues where you can fish. I just find it more peaceful being next to the open water, the waves, the tide, the lot, especially in South Wales anyway, the Bristol Channel. Yeah, so these I'm going to do it in sort of like episodes. So this is going to be episode 1, basically on the hunt for a big bass. The next session maybe, I don't know, we'll be fishing off the channel probably, so we could go for some, it's a perfect time for smooth hounds. We've had smooth hounds in the past. Had a nice 11-pound smooth hound off Porthcawl Pier on caught on squid. But I don't know, this first episode is going to be sort of like, I haven't seen many videos on Barry Dock, like fishing. So hopefully anyone who's watched this video is going to be, they've searched for fishing South Wales or fishing in Barry Dock, because I haven't seen any videos, like good videos of sea fishing in South Wales really. Yeah, but this venue, Barry Dock, is good for beginners, I think. You know, there's no tide, it's easy fishing. You can literally, you can park up, you can walk down from, you know, in your house, you can cycle down. It's really easy fishing. You know, you're in it's always light here. You can just literally drop your rod over the side, and more than likely you're going to catch a fish. You can have starter kit, or you can have advanced kit. It doesn't really matter really. You normally will catch a fish. Yeah, my next episode is going to be pike fishing on the Pontypool Canal. Well, I say pike fishing, it's going to be any sort of predatory fishing really. We're going to be using jigs, lures, all that type of stuff. So it should be good. So stay tuned for other episodes. If you like our videos and you enjoy the content, just give us a thumbs up, put your bell notifications on, and subscribe. Yeah.
So like Ryan mentioned earlier, he's only as Ryan mentioned earlier, he's mainly going to be concentrating on the sea fishing side of things. As much as I love my sea fishing, I love to get involved with him with it. I do love targeting smooth hounds and stuff, especially I got a good fishing kayak. I do a lot of that, so that could be another video on kayaking, fishing off a kayak. As a, you know, we'll probably be doing a lot of that over summer. But more than anything, I can't lie, I'm a big carp fisherman, a proper big specimen carp fisherman. I'm currently part of the Caerphilly Castle syndicate, so I could try and get a few videos on there, fishing there, because it's such a, you know, beautiful location and it's got some really good carp in there. I'm looking to get into a few more venues locally as well. Probably look at doing a little park lake campaign showing that, you know, you can catch good fish in public waters. Gonna go with tactics, bait, rigs. Yeah, just try and do a little quest for a 20-pounder as well on one of my local waters. Yeah, might do the odd thing, a little bit of course fishing, so might, you know, go with basics like, you know, catching the odd roach. I might even try and I have got a stretch of the Y with my Caerphilly license, so I might try and do a little bit of barbelling on that. So we'll see. But I also do a bit of fly fishing. I'm a member of the Isline Angling Club, which it's got a pond called Penavant Pond, which is a stocked reservoir full of rainbow trout, which could be worth having a look at doing as well. I do enjoy my fly fishing. It's a bit more complicated than the other fishing we do, but I'm slowly getting angry now and getting into a few good trout, so hopefully show a few tips on how to do that from a beginner's perspective, because I know it can be very hard to master.
I know you don't want us to talk, I know you haven't watched this video or look at this video for us to talk all the time about what we're going to do. I know you want us to see us catch fish, but yeah, obviously this is just our first YouTube video, so we're going to, well, it's just basically a intro to what you can expect on this channel, and it's going to be completely fishing related. However, we do like to go wild camping, Swansea Bay, on Oxbridge Bay. Love brilliant fishing on the kayak down there. I'll be able to do some catch and cooks. We've done that before. We've caught a load of crabs. We've cooked them up on the fire and it's been brilliant. So yeah, stay tuned. See how deep it is, look. Still taking mine. So we've come to the end of our session. Unfortunately, we didn't have any fish. We've had loads of bites, but I think they're just small little fry nibbling at the rag itself. Fishing for a good 4 hours now. It's coming at 4 o'clock in the morning. As you can see, the sun's coming out. You've seen this many times before when we were young, doing 40-hour sessions on our own, eating tins of beans, because we love it. But yeah guys, tomorrow we are going to be heading down to Pontypool on the canal. We're going to be walking up for a good 10-15 miles maybe. Lure fishing for pike, so that should be pretty decent. So stay tuned for that. That'll be the next episode, on the hunt for pike. Please like and subscribe. Catch you in a bit.